Hello, everybody. The stream is starting right about now. Welcome, welcome. I see there's two of you in here so far, so thank you for joining me. Today this is the first time doing a live stream of a new song that I'm gonna be working on. If you read the title, yeah, it's gonna be Bomberman 64 Green Garden. And I'm gonna be working on this one from the ground up. Feel free to ask any questions in the chat while I'm working, and I'll see if I have time to answer your questions. If you have any tips or suggestions, feel free to write that in the chat as well. Yeah, let's dive right in. So I'm gonna start at the same place that I start every time, and that's going to YouTube and finding the song that I'm gonna be working on. So Bomberman 64, I've already downloaded it, but I just simply go to YouTube, find the one song, and then I go over to this site here, which is fantastic, on Tiva for downloading audio from YouTube videos. So I like to, usually we work in wave format, so I'll download a wave format of that, and then I'll import that into my software. So I've already done that. I've already downloaded it and whatnot, so I'll save you guys the boredom of watching the 3 minutes of downloading. And I'll introduce you to one of the softwares that I use. It's Reason. I don't know if how many. I don't know. It's not like the most popular software out there, but I use it because it's got. I've built up a collection of samples that don't work in Pro Tools. If I could, I would totally work completely in Pro Tools, but that's what happens. I mean, sometimes you collect a bunch of audio samples and it doesn't transfer over to the next one, so you're stuck using this one. So I've been using this for years, so I'm pretty comfortable using it. So yeah, I've imported Bomberman from YouTube here, and it randomly placed it here. Now I had to find the BPM, so I did that completely by ear, and I'll do it. I'll show you how I did it. I hit play here, and then I go back to this site. I use beats per minute, and you just hit the space bar as you go and try to do it by ear. I do everything by ear mostly. So I'll give you a little demonstration of what I would do with tap BPM to find out what the BPM is, because I try to match the original BPM of the song as much as possible. So here we go. Here, and then, all right, and then we tap. I'll just wait for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So in the track, I can hear a shaker pan to the right, and I'm basically following that. So I'm getting about 202. So I'm pretty confident that this track is 202. Okay, so now that we've set our BPM, I want to try to align it with the grid, because if I'm working on top of this, I want to be able to make sure that what I'm playing is going over top of the original track. So click on my my metronome, and we'll see what happens. I mean, it might magically line up, it might not. So we might have to move it. So let's take a look. Yeah, right off the bat, I can already tell it's not going to work. So this seems like there's a little intro here. I'm also going to turn on quarter note so I can see where all the metronome hits are going to happen. Okay, and I can see the waveform here. It hits right here. So I think I'm going to try aligning it. I got to turn snap off. I'm going to try aligning this part to right around here, right around that line. I'm just matching that up. So let's take a look. I think I got it. Oh, that bass line. Oh, that's going to be so fun to recreate. Okay, so we got the metronome working. We got the track, the original track lined up, which is fantastic. I'm gonna break these sections apart because I don't want to have to work in such limited space. So pop this out. Yeah, Reason is interesting because it's got the two different workflows. There's I don't know what you would call this. This is like the rack view, and then you've got your track view. So it's good that they split that up, and I like the visual of this too. This is gonna need a mix channel because I want to be able to see. Nope, not that one. I want to see the mixer. There we go. I don't know why they stopped putting this in by default, but now I can have all my tracks going into that. Oh, why do I have two of these? I'm too scared to delete one. I'm just gonna leave it. Okay, so we're pretty much set up. First thing that I usually work on is the drums. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up my drum plugin. I use Addictive Drums. I love my Addictive Drums. It sounds so good, so clear, so realistic. Like, it's amazing how realistic you can get with the drums. So I'm gonna start off probably playing basic stuff. I'm not gonna mess around with the kits and the sounds just yet. I'm just looking to get the recordings in. So I'm just gonna play a groove over top of the song. I got my keyboard so I can play kick and snare. There you go, kick and snare. A little bit of lag, so I might be a little off, but we can always adjust after the fact. I might even do hi-hat too. Let me see. Hi-hat, there it is. There, hi-hat. So the original track, let's listen to see what kind of a groove there is. Okay, so they got hi-hat on that. Yeah, and they got the snare on 2 and 4, 2 or 3 and 5. Oh, the lag is really bad. Okay, so we got more of a rhythm, like something like this. Pretty basic. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm going to record just a few bars, and I'll probably end up copying and pasting. Because why not? Because I can. Because it's easy. All right. Give this a try. Okay, so we got some changes there in that part. I'm gonna work section by section. That was the drums. That was pretty rough. The lag is still pretty bad. Just give me a sec. I'm gonna see if I can play with the latency. Oh, okay. It won't let me play with the latency. That's fun. I had to hit pretty early just to get this stuff to line up. Now, what I could do is I could go in here and just snap everything to the grid, but I don't know if I want to do that because it'll make the music sound a little bit more robotic than what I would need to do. So I don't know. Let's listen back to it. So I can see the snare here. These snares, they have to line up at let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so it has to line up on the 5th. If it doesn't, then it's like it's gonna sound terrible. Already the first kick, not even aligned. Yeah, so right here, that one there, and then this one. Not bad. Okay, that one's way off. Way, way off. There we go. Yeah. And then put a crash there. So yeah, I'm gonna take, there was some good stuff in there. I'm gonna take maybe here to here, from here to here, and I'm gonna use that, and I'm just gonna copy that and move it to the beginning, because the beginning is absolute trash. I'm so off. So we don't need that. So I'm gonna snip it probably around here. I think I'm hearing double kick. I'm hearing double kick in this song. One sec. Okay, I think I understand it a bit better now. So it's do, and then there's another kick just before this one. Do ga do ga. So let's listen to that again. Yeah. So there's another kick just before this one. So I'm not gonna replay it. I'm just gonna copy this in here, and let's have a listen. Oh, I forgot. Okay, now we'll be able to hear it. Oh, okay. I think I'm playing this one early. Do ga do. Oh no, not early enough. Here we go. Yes. And that snare was a little late. Okay, so we have the pattern. We can see what it looks like. Now I could copy this and paste it throughout it. But if I do that, I risk it sounding very robotic, and I don't want that. I want it to still feel a little live. So I'd rather not do that. So what I'll end up doing is I'll just copy and paste some of these elements. I know how they're supposed to be spaced now, so that's really, really handy. What did I just do? Oh yeah. That one is way too late, or it's way too early. There we go. So 2. Yeah, it doesn't help that the length of the notes are a little bit too long. Thanks, Ismael. Thanks for joining. And I'm glad you enjoy my music. Yeah, I'm liking that. I'm liking that pretty well. So I think I'm going to do that for, I think 4 times, and then I'll copy that over a bunch of times. So I'm going to need another one here. And then I think these are okay. I'm gonna need, this one is gonna go over here. This is gonna go here. That's late. Space of 2. Whoa. I like the way that one, I like the way that timed out. That one sounded good. I think that's right. A double kick. Late. That's not what it was supposed to sound like, but it still sounded good. Late. And double, double, double trouble. Here we go. Almost done. This hit's weak. Very, very weak. I can't even see this here. The velocity, I'm going to crank that up. Okay, copy this. And move this over. Why does that sound weird? It's almost like it's a little late. Is it late? Oh, it is late. Not by much though. As if I picked up on that. It still sounds late. Why does it sound late? Okay, does the original... Okay, here we have to find out if there's a little fill here in the original song. Let's have a listen. No, it's a stop. I do hear like a little lead in, maybe like a little ghost note just before coming back in here. Okay. Yeah, but I'm gonna make this a ghost note. I'm gonna make this really quiet. Yeah, more or less. So now we have, I would say this is like 4 bars. 4 bars of drums that we can easily copy and paste. And we know it's it's not all the same. It's got like little variations here and there. So it's not perfectly on the grid all the way through. And that's something that I like, that just to give it a bit more of a live recorded feel. So if we go ahead and copy this, and I'll zoom in when it wants to zoom in. There we go. And I just have to make sure that this first one hits on beat 1, which I think it does. Yeah, now we're talking. Okay, I'll probably copy that at the beginning too, because we missed a whole section. I would say this, yeah, so this is the intro. Yeah, the intro is a little different. I'm gonna, just for the time being, I'm gonna come back and edit this and fix this up a little bit later, but I'm just gonna take what I need from this section. I'm gonna copy and move it. I might need a little bit more than that. Yeah, I need another 2 bars. I think up until here. Copy paste. Yeah. Nice. Oh, guess I haven't saved it yet. Bomberman 64, green, garden. Is it just garden or gardens? I'll just do green garden, HD remix. There we go. Safe and sound. So we're gonna call this drums. Now I want to add in that shaker, the little shaker in this section, because I think having the shaker, and this is something that I'm gonna make like 100% sure is like really, really tight, because I'm gonna record everything else over top of it. I'm gonna record the bass next after the shaker, but I want to make sure that my drums and my shaker are really tight. So, question, shall I use the shaker from Addictive Drums, or should I use the one from Reason? Well, let's have a listen to what Addictive Drums has to offer. Okay, not bad, not bad. Yeah, that's very much tambourine. Let's listen to the original track, just to hear what kind of a shaker they use here. Okay, it's this one could work. I think the one in the original track is just a little higher pitched, but ooh, this one might work actually. Yeah, I'm liking the sound of this one. So now I have to find it on the keyboard. Oh, found it. Is that the only place? Sometimes they have it in two. Yeah. So here's here and here. This is more of like a soft hit. This one's like the full hit. So I think I'm going to end up using the two. Now for this, I'm not going to play it. I'm not going to record it manually because I like, for one thing, there's a lot of lag. Second thing, there's, it would be way easier to do this kind of thing just by drawing it in, and you'll see why. Gotta find it again. Okay, so here we go. I'm noticing a lot of these snares are a little late. I think I'm gonna come back and fix these. But okay. Ooh, did that draw anything? No, it didn't. I'm not on Snap. Ooh, there we go. I think for this we need it on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Now there's a bit of a swing. It's not like perfectly on the grid like anything else. So I think these are going to be like slightly off. Yeah. Already that made a huge difference. Let's solo out the drums. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm liking that. Now, I want to hear what it sounds like with that other one that we found up here. Right here. So if I make this the light ones, I use that sound instead. That one. Whoa. Don't know if that's what we're going for, so I'm going to put these back. Yeah. And I'm going to have to play with the velocity a little bit. Yeah, already it's... Because I'm thinking about how I would do this in real life. And you would shake. The first one would be hard. and then you would recoil. Chick, 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 chick. So this one would be a lot quieter. This one should be actually louder than this one. There. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're getting there. So chick, chick. This one should be slightly, yeah. So chick, chick, and then loud again. And I can copy paste this. This I got to be careful with. I want to do this. I want to do the same treatment that I did with the drums, where it's not perfect each time, because the ear is going to pick up on this. The ear is going to be like, oh hey, that's the same thing over and over again. Very robotic, so I got to be careful with that. So there's a couple of tricks I can do here. I can play around with the placement of these notes so that they're not 100% in the same spot as this one, and / or change the velocities of these two. So I can make this one a little louder this time. Maybe make this one a little softer or louder. Oh, I'm grabbing something else by accident. Maybe make this one a little softer, you know? Yeah, so we're close. So I didn't like this being so loud. Yeah. Okay, so we're getting there. Maybe this one a little less. This one, I think I liked it a little less rather than louder. Okay, we're getting there. Doing this 4 times, where I have different variations, that's all I need. And then I can copy paste for the rest of the song and I'm good. Okay, let's have a listen. Okay, we'll do one more, just for safe measures. I'll make this one a little louder, a little softer. Time-wise, I didn't really move them around that much. However, when I drag from left to right, I don't have snap-on. I'm doing this by eye. So each one of these should not be in the exact same spot each time, because I just slid it over. But if I had snap-on, it would snap exactly to the same spot. That's when it's going to start to sound a little robotic. Oh yeah. Okay. Now, because this is part of the same Addictive Drums track, I can't zoom out and then just copy that segment over and over. I have to actually go like this. Okay, now this is where I'm going to want to turn snap on, because if I don't, it's going to get real messy. Okay, zoom out please. Thank you. Grab these. There we go. There. Now, let's have a listen. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna come back. I'm just gonna tweak the snare, because there were some snares that were a little off. And I could tell. Having that sloppiness is not going to help recording anything else after that. You want the drums to be tight, because if the drums aren't tight and you record on top of it, you're more likely to have a very crappy, loose other performance. let's hear that with the track. Okay, I heard a couple errors with the kick, just kick placement. Just gonna fix that up before we move forward. That one. I think it's too late. Yeah, that was probably the worst one. It's not perfect. There's still some that can probably move around. I think maybe even this one. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of liked it being a little late. Maybe this one? Yeah. Nice. Okay, I'm really liking that. So, we know that the rest of these are supposed to be the same. I'm just going to copy paste them for now. I know I already did that, but now we have working drums here. Thanks, Hugo A. Thanks, Casmatic. Hope you're liking the stream so far. Okay. Okay, I think we have enough of drums right now that we can move on to the next part. Let's do the fun stuff, the bass. Okay, so first thing that I like to do is choose what bass sound I'm actually going to use. I have created a standard room setup that I use in all of my remixes. And what this is, it is kind of like a simulation of if you were recording this in real life. So you have your close mic right up to the instrument. You have your room. So if you had two mics set up at the back of the room, and then I just have a little bit of a reverb just to give it a bit of warmth and fullness. So it's nice that I can just automatically pop this open and it's already good to go. So with bass though, you got to be careful because you typically don't want too much room or too much verb. A lot of bass is supposed to be like right up front. So I'll probably end up turning these down. But yeah, let's go and find some cool bass sounds. Now I'm hearing a lot of synth bass. This is a part that I'll probably later on come back to and play on the actual bass because it's just fun. Like, why not? Okay, so Bam Bam, let's have a listen. Not quite what we're looking for. Basic dance. That's not gonna work. No. 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 Disco bass. Maybe. Let's have a listen to the track. No. It's close, but it's not sustaining enough. It's gonna be too hard to work with that. Nope. 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 Ooh, hell no. 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 Nope. Ooh, this one's close. Let's have a listen. I might even start with this bass and then go back afterwards and find one that suits a little bit better. Just for fun. We only have a few more to listen to. Who knows? Maybe we'll find one. But let's keep track of sharp bass for now. Ooh. I like this one. It's got a bit of a punch. And I think I've used this same bass on another one of my remixes, on the Mario Party one. Woody Woods. I think it's the same one I used. That is really close. Ooh, kind of like that one too, but it's a bit too wide for what I'm looking for. I think I'm gonna do that one, sharp bass. It's either between sharp bass or sharp bass mute. We'll try sharp bass mute. Ooh, this is tough. What I could end up doing is I could use both. I can fuse both together if I really wanted to. Yeah, there's something special about that other one. That's this one here, the first one. Okay, we're gonna try something. We're gonna try using both because we can. So I'm gonna go ahead and duplicate this one. And I'm just gonna choose sharp bass mute. I hit tab and it flips it around so I can see all the chords. It's not plugged in right now, so I'm going to plug it into my audio splitter. And then this is what it takes the raw audio and it says, okay, well, go to this reverb, go to this reverb, go to here. That's how I got that different close room verb setup. So now we have both. We have both in here. We can control the volume. Let's say we want like more of one or the other. We can control the volume here. So, how does it sound? I think it sounds pretty good. Do we want more or less of the sharp? No, the sharp adds a lot of deep sounds to it. And sharp bass mute adds that punch. So we have both now. Maybe keeping them both at 100. Yeah, keeping both at 100. Just gonna reset these. 100. Yeah, I think that works. Okay, time to record. Before I do anything, I just want to see if there's any latency things I can fix in here, because the delay is pretty bad. So my recording is going to sound like crap. System settings. Oh man, this is getting way too complex for me right now. Buffering MME, what the? I don't know if I want to touch that. I'm too scared to touch any of this. If I wasn't streaming right now, I would definitely be touching this, but no. I'm not gonna risk it. Okay, hit save. Yeah, I'm gonna play around with it. So I'm doing this by ear. I'm listening to the first note. It's G. So this intro is in G. Something like that. Let's listen. And notice how the first part is more legato. So the notes are more sustained, and then in that little break, they're more staccato, more spiky. Staccato. And then it drops down D to D. There you go. So G to G. Something like that. I'm going to loop it, and I'm going to try playing over top of it. And that way I can match it perfectly. Oh, it drops down. Oh, forgot to click loop. There's loop. Try it again. I hear something else in there. Starting to get it now. Okay, I think I got it. I'm gonna play it from the beginning without the loop. Here we go. So there we go, we got our intro. How did I do? Let's have a listen. Not bad. Not bad. Without the track. Now it might sound a little rough. Okay, a little mistake here. That's all right. We can get rid of that. Now I think the original song has a hold here, which goes against my intuition. Let's also tighten these up. This needs to be earlier. I think right around here. Fix this. That's late. This looks a little late too. Not bad for the amount of lag that was going on. This is actually pretty good. Yeah, a little late. I'm expecting it to be a little late too. Just move these. Yeah, this one could be moved like that, moved like that. So yeah. So again, I'm not just grabbing everything and snapping it to the grid. I'm moving things slightly. If I hear something's a little off, I'll move it a little bit. Like Like I feel like this could probably be played a little earlier. Like this note here, I think could be shifted a bit to the left. I'm noticing these. I'm actually looking at the grid too, and I'm noticing that they're not aligned. I think this one was better off where it was. Close. It's really, really close. That first section though, perfect. There's something weird's going on in here. It might be this. Oh, this is late. It's not quite there yet. I'll just move it a bit more to the left. Yeah. Yeah. I think I can live with that. This note in the first section, is it early or late? It's earlier, so that could be it. Yeah. Yeah, there it is. Cool. We have our intro with the bass and the drums. There's still so many other parts that need to be done. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna keep recording. I'm gonna record probably the next this section here, and then I'll probably move on to the next instrument. So now the bass gets real funky. Oh yeah. That's going to be so fun to play. So I'm going to do the same thing as I did the first time. I'm going to loop certain sections, and I'm going to learn how to play it. Yeah, I'm going to try to learn this part completely by ear. There's a lot of notes in here. But I'm going to work little sections at a time, probably 2 bars at a time, and I'll just keep going back. So that first little phrase, I want to find the first note first. It's G, because the intro was in G, so that makes sense. Now, because I know the song and I kind of know the part. Yeah. That's pretty simple. Blues scale. That's it. I'm going to loop that just to make sure. I Okay, I'm just going to record that section. Yeah, record. Can I get a pre? Oh, the lag. Terrible. Terrible. Try again. I feel like I'm missing something in there. No, I think that's it. Yeah, I think it might be better to just learn how to play the whole part rather than ooh, whoops, didn't mean to delete that. I'm gonna learn the whole part. Like I said, the four bars or whatever. I'll just loop it. Play it an octave higher so I can hear it a bit better. I'm going to turn my bass down just a bit so I can hear it over the song a bit better. A bit better. That little doodly-little-do. I think it's that. Something like that. I think it's a C sharp. Yeah. Getting it. mistake. Okay, I think I know it enough that I can do a playthrough. Okay, I gotta get it in one shot. With the right hand. I can't do it with the left hand, it's a little too slow. Here we go. Oh, so close. So close, so close. Okay, one more time. I got this. Thanks, Captain Blubber. Oh, I choked. I choked. Yes, I can work with that. So, as you could probably hear, it's an octave higher. I only did that because I wanted to be able to hear it a little bit better. Nice thing about working in MIDI is that I can easily just select it all and drop it down an octave. But before I do that, I'm going to clean it up. Make sure everything is sitting exactly where it needs to sit. See, I'm already hearing some, it sounds a little rushed here. And I don't want to rely on the original track, so I'm going to turn that off. Yeah, this is rushed, so I'm going to move that over. That's, I think, like the only mistake I made in that run. Yeah. I'll try that. I think this could be a little late. Nice. That ending is very crisp. Very, very crisp, very solid. I like it. This all feels really rushed. I'm going to shift it all over to the right. Even this sounded just a tad rushed. But is it all of it? Maybe... It's tough. That's definitely sloppy. I think I want to bring this closer. And maybe off to the side. Yeah, pretty well. Okay. I might come back to this and just touch that up a little later, but I want to keep moving forward. I just threw that down an octave. This could be a little earlier. Yeah. Yeah, let's hear the original. Oh, I heard a little difference in there. And maybe something in here too. Let me isolate the original. Oh. Do. There's something right here. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's a jump. that? I don't know. Original? Man. Oh, and I'm also hearing a hold. This holds all the way through. Oh, and it goes quicker to the bottom note. So what I'm doing now is I'm actually listening to this song and matching up with what I have written here, so I can actually follow the notes like sight reading, kind of. I think it's on beat 1. Wow, that's gonna change a lot of this in here. Oof. Okay. Okay, not too bad. Okay, now I just have to get the right holds. I think this gets held a lot longer. This slurs into this note. I think this gets held quite a lot longer. You know what? I'm gonna add something to my bass sound, because I'm finding that the sound is close, but it's not quite there. And I have a bass sound in mind for this, and I have used this before. It's not a synth bass, but it's an acoustic bass or electric bass, which I think will work quite well. So, and the next T, bass. Is it this one? Is it plugged in? Not even plugged in. What? Oh, why do I have double of this? Did I just put a bass somewhere else? Nope. Okay. Bass sounds, where are you? Let's try that again. Bass. What am I hearing right now? Oh, it's because this is turned up. Finger bass? No. There's a very specific bass I'm looking for. Fretless? No. No. I think it's a different sound. I think it's, I want to be in think it's one of these. Bass. Finger bass. No. Alright, well, I don't want to waste too much time on this. I'll find it another time. We'll stick with what we got for now. Alright. Why do I have piano in here? Oh no. Right. All right. Next part. Yep. That works. All right. I'm going to show you guys something pretty cool that I found out not that long ago, and it's really changed the way I've done these remixes. I used it the last time I did this trick was on well, I did it with the Mario Kart remix song, and I did it for the first time with the Diddy Kong Racing menu theme. If you've heard it, you might say that it sounds very, very close to the original. And the reason why is because I actually was able to find a N64 rip tool that could rip the audio samples from the game. And I used those samples in the remix. So for this remix for Green Garden, I'm like most likely gonna end up using original game sounds for it. But I don't stop there. If I just did that, it would sound like the original game. But I don't like to do just that. So I'll usually end up throwing in the original, and then I'll add a little extra sound just to make it more HD. Because that's what this channel is all about. It's about bringing songs into HD. So let's take a look at the Bomberman 64 original WAV files. The samples. So I had to find it. And I'm going to create a new instrument. Open up my default standard room. And instead of my piano here, I'm going to find Bomberman 64. Here are all of the soundtracks. I bet we could even find the bass. The bass that's in this song is probably in this pack somewhere. But what I'm looking for is a very specific sound. This one. So I'm going to load this one in. Now we have it. Now we have the original Green Garden sound effect. Now I'm going to call this Twinkle Whistle. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. That's the same sound. minus one or two couple notes. Now there's a little bit of an issue with the way it loops the sample. You can probably hear it. It clicks. I haven't figured out how to fix that yet. But when I layer things, you may not hear it. But we'll see. I might end up having to tweak to get it so that it doesn't click like that. But for the time being, I'll throw it in, and we'll hear how it sounds. Because if I didn't have this, I would have to go through my sound packs, and I would have to try to find something that sounds exactly the same or close to. And there's like that fine line of like nailing it and then just like not quite. It's like there's like remixes I've heard where it's like that, you know. It's like you can tell they're trying to reproduce a sound, but it's not quite there. And like there's some songs that you can't reproduce it. You have to use the original stuff, or else it's not going to cut it, and you're going to get dislikes on your videos, and you're going to get people saying, oh, it's not quite good enough. I don't thrive for that's not quite good enough. I thrive for it's very good. So let's give this a shot. Our little melody starts here. This should be pretty easy. This melody should be embedded in everybody's head by now. Whoops. Well, not perfect. I'll try that again. Okay, I have to get it where it starts though. I might need a little bit more lead up time. Starting on D. Oh my god. Oh my, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Somehow started recording harmonies. That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. To have the original sound. Oh, man. Okay, so I got to tweak my part a little bit. This note doesn't exist. I threw that in because my memory was wrong. Again, memory was wrong. Memory, what are you doing? You're creating notes that don't exist. Okay, that's as close as it's gonna get. For now, for now. It also sounds like the same sound as Kirby 64. Nice. Well, we have that mapped in. Something sounds a little fishy. I think this note's late. Yep. I hate that stupid click. It's so annoying. Yeah, it does. A little bit, eh? Captain Blubber? Yeah, you're right. That note's a little short. We'll slur it. This, I'm gonna just cut that a bit. You know what? I don't want to slur it. I've changed my mind. Now in the original song, does it slur? Yep, close enough. Okay, without the track. Let's hear how it sounds. Oh yeah, I don't have bass for this part. And this note's early. I don't like the slur there. I don't like the slur there either. No, it's too breathy. This shouldn't overlap. I'm thinking about this part as being played by an actual person. Like if it sounds like a flute. So if you're playing a flute, if it's one person, you can't have notes that are overlapping each other. So if I see stuff like this, no, that's no good. I want to have it so that it's at least, you know, either just meeting or just slightly before, like if you were blowing in a flute, taking breaths in between. So anytime there's like a long note, I'll put a little breath in between. Look at this slop here. Oh, yeah. So that's exactly how it would sound if an actual flute player were playing this. If I were to reproduce this sound and not just cheat and use the sound from the original game, I would probably end up basing it off of a flute sound and then finding some like twinkly sounds that I have in my collection and just throwing them together and merging them together. But because I have access to the original, why not use it? All right, so as I was listening through, I heard, I was listening to some of the other parts, trying to record them from the original song. And I think the next one I want to do is the little plucked strings, which is also called Pizzicato. I have some very, very nice samples that I can use for Pizzicato. And it only happens in the second, I think it's on the second repeat. Yeah, right there. Hear it? Yeah, so it only happens in the second section. Right there. So that'll be easy. I should have recorded the rest of the bass here. I'm like half procrastinating trying to find the other sound effect. Like the other, what's it called? The other sound. Why is my Twinkle Whistle not going into my mix? Oh well, that's a later problem. All right, combinator, standard room setup as always. And now to go find my Pizzicato. So if I go in here, this is some more audio samples that I've collected over the years. I'm gonna go to violin and see here Pizzicato, Pizz Legno. So that's how the string is gonna sound plucked. So I want PZ for Pizzicato. And they have like slight variations on how it's gonna sound. I'm gonna just select all. We'll see how that sounds. Yeah. There you go. Just for fun, I'm gonna just see how this one sounds. I don't know. Something special about for the last one. We'll use that one. So there you go. Very, very easy to pick that up and throw that in. So I'm going to call this one Strings Pizzi. Strings Pizzi. And I'm doing this by ear again. I'm going to try to find the notes. It's D. Very, very easy. So it goes D, G, or D, A, D, C, G, C. D, A, D, C, G, C. Just moves down a step. Oh, this is a very easy thing to play here. Really creative too. I like that. And then there's like a little ending that I have to figure out how to play. Something like that at the end. I'm gonna loop it. Something like that. I'm just gonna record something and then I'll listen over to it a little bit closer and then I'll fix it. Okay. Turn loop off, click pre. Something like that. The first one is always super off. Okay, gotta listen to the original. Okay, I think I got it. Yeah. Okay, see if my version matches up. Yep. Just gotta tweak these a little bit. I want this one starting a little earlier. Ah, yes, I was right. It was hard to, I wasn't zoomed in enough, but I could definitely hear that there was something like a little bit late. This one's early. Ooh. This one's late. Super late. And yeah, I think that works. Nice. All right. Okay, I'm gonna record the one more thing, and then I'm gonna sign off because I want to at least get some sort of a fuller vibe of this song. So that's gonna be the rhythmic section. That. Now, if I'm trying to think about what kind of instrument that might be, I have absolutely no idea. The only thing that I could probably come to mind that I would think it'd be like some sort of an organ. So I can go through my organs. I don't want to look at the original sound just because I haven't taken the time to go through it yet to try to find that particular sound yet, and then don't want this to drag on for too long. But I'm gonna just go through a couple. I don't know, organ sounds or some electric piano sounds. Maybe there's something in here that'll sound close for now. I need to keep listening to the original. I think I'm in the right ballpark. I think choosing a piano of some sort is the right idea. I don't think it's going to be a clav. That's pretty funky. Not quite. That one's close. Okay, well, that's the best one so far. Hard Roads. Remember that. Yeah, let's go. Let's do a classical cover of it. Well, there's quite a few of them in here. Oh, that one's pretty close. Maybe. So we got Jewels and we got, what was the other one? Hard Roads. Jewels, Hard Roads. Let's compare. Oops. Jewels, Hard Roads. Jewels. Okay, yeah. Loud Bark. So Jewels. Come on. There's got to be something. Roads. It's kind of like the other roads that we had. Which one? Hard Roads? I think Hard Roads works better than just roads. Yeah. And then Jewels. Jewels? I think Jewels might be the closest so far. Trem Roads? It's so close. If I played around with like the EQ, I might get it. I could blend the two together as well. I can blend the Roads and the Jewel. Ooh. Wurlitzer. But if I could get a bit more bite. Ooh, bite, maybe. Maybe. Why is it like that? Why is it so like... it might be the right sound, but I just know it's going to be a pain to work with. I'm very tempted to use it. Okay, so we have Wurlitzer. Wurlitzer bite. We have Roads. We have another Roads. That one's pretty close. Jewels. Yeah. I think I'll try Jewels versus, what was the other one again? Wurlitzer bite. I want to record this section. I need it louder. Thank you. Yeah, it's gonna be tricky. It's hard to pick out these notes. The one that would make the most amount of sense is this. Yeah. Oh, this is hard. This is bringing me back to the Mario and Mario 64 credit song because it's got those weird little sounds in there. Something like that. Something like that. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Really close. Something like that. Okay, I'm gonna try that. And then I'll listen to it over the top of the original. Okay, just gonna get my place. And record. Oh, that was a terrible place to start recording. No wonder. Try that again. Okay, I'm gonna do one more try. I think I was pretty close. Nope, screwed up. Okay, I want to try one thing at the start. Yes. Yes. I think that's it. It's not going to be the exact same sound, but just bear with me. I can always get the sound later. Right now is the stage where I really want to get the recording down. I want to make sure all the notes that I'm playing are correct. I think I was pretty close. Pretty close. That sounds a little early or late? Early or late? I don't know. We'll try matching it with the line. Yeesh, no. What about this line? Oh. I think that makes more sense. I'm gonna stretch that. Ooh, I like the way this one ended up. The timing of this one might be a little off. Let's listen to the original. Okay. I think this is played a little earlier. And a lot shorter. And we're gonna shift that over. A little more. Maybe a bit too much. Yeah, this is tough. It lines up with that bass note. And I think this too early. Yeah, that's better. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Something's not jiving in the bass. It's the doing that little doodle-doodle. There we go. Okay. I think that's going to be it. I'm going to have one more listen just before I let you guys go. I'm going to listen to that section one more time just to see if I hear anything else going on that might need to be added later. No. But there's a lot of things going on in the drums. So I hear the tambourine on the right, and there's also a shaker on the left, and then the snare that the original song has. It's like that like pop rock kind of snare where it's like a you know. So the drums are gonna add a lot of fullness to this. So yeah, just I'll let you hear it one more time, just so you know what I'm talking about here. Oh, it's hi-hat. If I could go and play this on the real drums if I wanted to, but I might re-record it later on an electric kit, and I'll probably end up doing that with the hi-hat. That'd be a lot of fun to play. I don't have the setup for that here in this apartment, but maybe in the future I'll have a nice full studio. I'll just be able to turn to my right, drum set, turn to my left, piano. That'd be awesome. But I'm gonna end it here. I think this is a pretty good start. We got a lot accomplished here. We got the drums in. We got the bass line started. At least picked out some of the sounds. We got the Twinkle Whistle sound that we extracted from the original game. We did the strings Pizzicato, which we didn't get to hear again in the second section. It only comes in the second section. We had the tambourine, and then we added this, I don't know, it was like a Rhodes or something. It was Rhodes, or yeah, I'll call it Rhodes for now. I know it's called something, Jewel or something. But this is very, very early on in the stages. And I definitely took a little bit more time because I was doing it live. But I'll probably get this one done in maybe 2 or 3 weeks. And I'll just kind of like, I'll go through it. Maybe like I'll sit down like 2 or 3 times a week. And I'll have to record the rest of it the same way that I did it with this. And then once all that's done, then I have fun mixing it and getting it to sound right and getting it to flow right. And who knows, I might even end up throwing in a little extra part that wasn't there before, which is always fun because it takes the track from one level to the other. But I'll end it here, and thanks everybody for checking out the stream. And if you guys like this kind of thing, I can definitely do it again. And definitely, if you want to support me, I'm on Patreon, and you can see little behind the scene clips on things that I'm working on. I have some Super Smash Brothers stuff on there now for the Melee, the one that I did for the Melee remix. You can get to see some of the parts separated. That was a huge track that I got to work on with all the separate instruments. It was like working with a freaking live orchestra. It was insane. Not live because it's all digital. So, but yeah, if you want to support me on Patreon, go ahead and check me out there. And yeah, thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you again next time. Cheerio.